A World Heritage Site, Fiordland National Park protects some of the most spectacular scenery in the country. Glaciers sculpted this dramatic landscape, carving the famous fjords of Milford, Dusky, and Doubtful Sounds. Visitors here can explore gushing cascades, offshore islands, virgin rainforests, vast lakes, and craggy mountain peaks. Not surprisingly, the park is a haven for hikers with some of the country's best walks, including the famous Milford Track. Sea kayaking is a popular way to explore the fjords, and visitors can also enjoy a scenic flight over the park for a bird's-eye view of its staggering beauty. A 3-hour drive north of Auckland, the beautiful Bay of Islands is one of the most popular vacation destinations in the country. More than 144 islands dot the glittering bay, making it a haven for sailing and yachting. Penguins, dolphins, whales, and marlin live in these fertile waters, and the region is a popular sport fishing spot. Visitors can sea kayak along the coast, hike the many island trails, bask in secluded coves, Turk Apret and the famous rock formation called Hole in the Rock, and explore subtropical forests where kauri trees grow. The quaint towns in the area such as Russell, Apua, Pahia, and Karaikuri are great bases for exploring the scenic bay. Snuggled between the shores of shimmering Lake Wakaipu and the snowy peaks of the Remarkables, Queenstown is New Zealand's adventure capital and one of the country's top destinations for international visitors. Bungee jumping, jet boating, whitewater rafting, paragliding, rock climbing, mountain biking, and downhill skiing are just some of the adrenaline-fueled sports on offer, and visitors can explore the stunning alpine scenery on the excellent network of hiking trails. In addition to the adventure sports, Queenstown offers all the creature comforts with first-class hotels, spas, restaurants, galleries, and shops. It's also a great base for trips to the central Otago region, where visitors can explore gold mining towns and the Middle-earth scenery from the popular Lord of the Rings movies. In the center of the North Island, a few kilometers from glittering Lake Taupo, New Zealand's largest lake, Tongariro National Park is a dual World Heritage Site due to its spectacular volcanic features and its importance to the Maori culture. In 1887, Maori chief Tehuatu Kino IV gifted the volcanic peaks of Tongariro, Ngaro, and part of Rapa to the people of New Zealand in order to preserve this sacred land. One of the oldest national parks in the world, Tongariro is a land of dramatic beauty with towering volcanoes, turquoise lakes, arid plateaus, alpine meadows, and hot springs. A highlight of the park is the Tongariro Alpine Crossing, one of the most popular day walks in the country. On the tumultuous Pacific Ring of Fire, Rotorua is one of the most active geothermal regions in the world. This is a land where the earth speaks. Boiling mud pools, hissing geysers, volcanic craters, and steaming thermal springs betray the forces that birthed much of New Zealand's dramatic topography. Visitors can take a walking tour of these geothermal wonders, soak in steaming mineral springs, and learn about the region's rich Maori history and culture. Adventure seekers will also find plenty of things to do. Skydiving, luging, and mountain biking are some of the activities on offer. Trout fishing is also popular, and Rotorua is the gateway to the ski fields of Mount Rapu. Nearby Waiotapu is also a popular tourist attraction with colorful hot springs and the famous Champagne Pool and Lady Knox Geyser.
Among the most accessible glaciers in the world, Franz Josef and Fox glaciers are the main tourist attractions in spectacular Westland Taipautini National Park. Both of these rivers of ice flow from some of the highest peaks in the southern Alps to near sea level, where the gentle coastal climate makes it easy for visitors to explore them on foot. Guided hikes lead to the contorted frozen landscape of ice caves and pinnacles at the foot of the glaciers. For an aerial view, seaplanes and helicopters fly visitors to the top of these vast tongues of ice. The Abel Tasman Coast Track in Abel Tasman National Park is one of New Zealand's great walks. Winding along sparkling Tasman Bay, from Mariho to Separation Point, this scenic 51-kilometer hike lies in one of the sunniest regions of the South Island. Along the way, hikers can snorkel in secluded coves, spot for seals, dolphins, penguins, and a diverse range of birds, hike through cool forests, and enjoy panoramic views from the rugged coastal cliffs. Photographers will also enjoy the many weathered rock formations, especially Split Apple Rock, a giant granite boulder sliced in two. The hike takes around 3 days, and accommodation ranges from campgrounds, to rustic huts, and plush private lodges. Sea kayaks are also a popular way to explore this beautiful coast. In the heart of the Southern Alps, New Zealand's highest peaks rise above the alpine landscapes of Aoriki National Park, also called Mount Cook National Park. More than 40% of the park is covered in glaciers, and the country's tallest mountain Aoriki/Mount Cook and longest glacier, the Tasman Glacier, lie within its borders, making this a top destination for mountaineering. Sir Edmund Hillary trained here for his legendary Mount Everest ascent. Nature lovers will appreciate the diversity of flora and fauna with more than 300 species of alpine plants and 40 species of birds. Mount Cook Village is a great base for exploring the park and organizing activities such as scenic flights, ski touring, heli-skiing, hunting, hiking, and stargazing trips. In the sunny region of Hawke's Bay, Napier is famous for its gourmet food and Art Deco architecture. After a powerful earthquake destroyed the town in 1931, it was rebuilt in the Spanish Mission style and Art Deco design, for which Miami Beach is also famous. Today, visitors can take self-guided tours to view these buildings, some of which are embellished with Maori motifs. Along the Marine Parade seafront promenade lies the town's famous statue from Maori mythology called Pania of the Reef. Napier is also a haven for foodies. Gourmet restaurants here specialize in using fresh produce from the region, and the town plays host to popular farmers markets. Nearby attractions include hiking trails and the gannet colony at Cape Kidnappers. Blessed with 2 sparkling harbors, Auckland, the city of sails, is New Zealand's largest city and the most populous Polynesian city in the world. Blonde and black sand beaches, rainforest hiking trails, picturesque coves, islands, and volcanoes surround the city, making it a perfect base for day trips and wilderness adventures. To appreciate Auckland's stunning location, visitors can zoom up the 328-meter sky tower for spectacular views across the city and hinterland. Auckland is also home to top-notch dining, a vibrant arts scene, and a revamped waterfront district packed with boutiques and restaurants. Just across the Oraki Gulf from Auckland, the rugged Coromandel Peninsula seems a world away from the city's hustle and bustle. Craggy mountains cloaked in native forest form a spine along the peninsula, offering excellent opportunities for hiking and birding. Visitors can also relax on the golden beaches, sea kayak around the offshore islands, skydive, and visit the many galleries and art studios. At Hot Water Beach, a dip in the bubbling hot pools is a great way to end a busy day of sightseeing. Birders, wildlife enthusiasts, and seafood aficionados will love the charming coastal village of Kaikoura. Tucked between the seaward Kaikoura Range and the Pacific Ocean, Kaikoura offers excellent coastal hikes and popular whale watching tours. In addition to sperm whales and humpbacks, passengers may spot fur seals, dolphins, and a wide variety of birds including the graceful albatross. Kaikoura is also renowned for its fresh-caught crayfish, mussels, and other seafood delights.
Yeah.